Thor. Why did you start on Thor? Why didn't you go for someone like Joe Swash or Philip Schofield or someone like a bit of a dweeb? Because I'd tune in to watch you battle Joe Swash, and you probably get paid the same. Why start on someone 7 foot, full of muscle?
Well, me and Thor have got a hell of a past. You know, we've been competing against each other since 2000 and... Geez, I'm going to say since 2011 is when I sort of started doing the international circuit. And, you know, met Thor through various competitions, mainly the World's Strongest Man. So there's always been that sort of natural rivalry between me and Thor. We started off as friends, you know, good friends. We've competed against each other. We've travelled together. We've ate meals together. He's been to my house. You know, we've had parties here after competitions and whatever else. And the biggest thing for me was Thor began to change when he landed his role on Game of Thrones. He became this super diva. You know, started wearing sunglasses indoors. He travelled with an entourage. Literally, I've seen people try and talk to Thor, and it's like, speak to him. And that's how bad it is. So Thor changed. And then which I can deal with, you know, and we still got on, we still respected each other. And then in 2017, I won the World's Strongest Man. And I'm sure you saw the headlines in the papers. It wasn't Eddie Hall won the World's Strongest Man. The headlines were Game of Thrones star was robbed at World's Strongest Man. And it was all a load of BS that was all made up to try and basically get the title back off me through social media and through the papers and everything else. And, you know, I mean, call me a cheat, basically, in 2017. And since then, I've just absolutely hated him. You know, I just despise the man. He put a black cloud over my World's Strongest Man title. And even though now I'm cleared, you know, a video since surfaced that cleared my name and proved that he was just a man clutching at straws. The damage is done. You know, it's been 3 years and he won't apologise. He still won't accept that he lost in that year. He still thinks he should have won and he hasn't apologised. So what better way to settle it? If he's not going to apologise, then let's get in the ring and have a good fucking fisticuffs.
How did it come about, the fight? Did you sort it out, or did Thor sort of, did someone come to you with an offer and say, you two hate each other, this will be a good idea?
It was brought up by fans. You know, the fans kept saying, why don't you just get in the ring and have it out? And somebody asked me the question. I think this is how it all began. Somebody asked the question, who do you think you win in a fight between you and Thor? Well, I think me. Right. I think all day long. I've got the experience. I can take a hit and I can give a hit. So I said me, and obviously he got wind of that, and he said, you're tiny, you're 6'3", you're only 400 pounds, you're tiny. I know that's a ridiculous thing to say. You know, he basically said he'd beat the crap out of me. So that's how it started. And then, you know, everyone's like, why don't you get together? And I put a statement out basically saying, I will, you know, I'd love to fight you, but I don't hate a man enough to take time out of my busy schedule to train and beat the crap out for nothing. So it's going to be financially viable. Next thing, I've got a promoter from Dubai on the phone. Do you really want to fight for? Yeah. Okay. What do you want out of it? So I told him the deal. This is the minimum I want out of it, plus whatever, plus perks and benefits. He came back to me about 2 weeks later with a contract. And I, you know, sort of said that as long as it's mine and Thor's contract are mirrored, I'll sign it. So it was, signed the dotted line, and then all the PR started, you know, all the sort of planning and traction. The deadlift was a part of that PR. You know, him breaking my world record deadlift was a part of that PR. So that's how it all began, really. It was all a master plan. And then obviously, since the deadlift episode, it's just turned very south. You know, it's gone very personal attacks. A lot of stuff resurfaced, like the World's Strongest Man 2017. Because of the allegations he kept throwing my way and trying to offend me and try and stir the pot, World's Strongest Man and the people around World's Strongest Man got on the back foot and were like, well, you're making allegations against Eddie, but you're also making allegations against, you know, referees and the World's Strongest Man themselves. So they were put into a spot where they had to defend themselves, defend their own names. And a video surfaced showing that what truly happened at World's Strongest Man 2017. And it showed a man that was just so desperate to win that title, swearing on his daughter's life, stomping his feet, getting aggressive with referees, asking it to be reviewed by other referees. And the man was just shown to be a shithouse, plain and simple. It embarrassed him.
What year? Like, did he win it the next year or 2019?
He won it. Yeah, he won it the next year.
He won it the next, like, but because you didn't take part. Because
yeah,
but that's got to be in it as well.
Of course.
It's one of those. Well, Yeah, you won it, but you didn't beat the reigning champion, so you're not the real champion until you've beaten the guy,
and I
like
think,
the other guy.
Exactly that. And I think deep down he knows that.
Yeah.
You know, I retired. My plan was, and nobody can deny this, I've always said my plan was to win it once and get out and live off the back of the title, which I have done brilliantly. But you're completely right. Would he have won World's Strongest Man 2018 had the beast been there?
Yeah.
Would he fuck?
So, like in terms of the box, how tall is he? So you're 6'3". What's he? About 6'6".
So Thor is 6'9". A sort of natural. I think at his biggest, he was 206 kilo, which is like 460 pounds. English terms, 33 stone. Me right now, I'm just under 6'3". Body weight, I'm 360 pounds, which is sort of a bit more. I'm about 26 stone English terms. He's bringing his weight down. I believe he's already down to like 180. So there's only a few stone difference between us already.
But there's not going to be any catch weight. Like you're not meeting it like.
There's no cap.
No,
there's no cap. But I don't want to talk tactics so much about the fight because I don't know myself. I'm still finding my feet with the training and the bag work and the strength conditioning.
Yeah.
In my head, I've never heard a fighter say, "I wish I was weaker."
Yeah.
I've never heard a fighter say that. I wish I was weaker. I'd have won that fight.
Yeah.
So I want to stay big and strong. At the end of the day, the fight's been dubbed as the heaviest heavyweight title that's ever fucking happened, and that's going to stay that way. We're both going to walk in over 300 pounds of body weight. That's for sure.
Well, if he is that much taller, and I would assume, like in terms of like Richie, like got it nice and close, and just smash his ribs
reach-wise, he's got the advantage.
Yeah. I'm giving you advice here. I know nothing about it.
Oh, you'd be amazed. Every man in his dog.
Here's what you need to do. Come here, I'll tell you what you need to do.
Every man in his dog's got an opinion.
Yeah.
I put a photo up the other day, literally a picture, nothing else, just a picture of me just punching a bag with my hand here. Yeah. And there's like 2,000 comments, like, tuck that elbow in. And I'm like, it's a picture. I'm doing it. I'm showing my face for a picture. I'm not actually going to be like boxing like this. But it's quite hilarious how many, like, anyone that's thrown a punch in their entire life has reached out and told me some advice. That's for sure.
Yeah.